Hello everyone. This is a demonstration of the Nether Portal item duplication glitch on Minecraft 1.0, which involves the portal itself, a crafting table, a bucket of water, and the item you want to duplicate. First, we want to build a single layer structure to guide the water to the portal, which is 4 blocks wide and 9 blocks long. Now we build the portal just like this. Once the portal is finished, we will simply pour water into the corners of the structure we just built, also placing the crafting table near the water and the portal. Finally, we can test it by carrying the item we want to duplicate in our inventory and jumping into the water. While we're being taken to the portal, we open the crafting table, place the item on it, and wait. And here we go. We will be given our original item and its duplicate, whose quantity is 0. We must make sure to leave room for the glitched block, since 1, the real item, plus 0, the duplicate item, equals 1. Otherwise, we will not get the item 0. Now, we may start getting real blocks in our inventory by spreading them with the duplicate block just like this, with the right click. And voila, we have successfully duplicated our diamond blocks. After demonstrating the usefulness of this glitch, I would like to show you how this works a bit deeper. My take on the etymology of this event is, since the portal forces us to close any type of interface, the items are dropped twice. Once for forcing an interface to close, and the second for finally closing the interface, which gives us the real item and the duplicate item, or item 0. This item 0 has no function on its own and can be removed by holding it while destroying something, opening any interface, hitting a mob and placing it or converting it into diamonds in this particular case. But once we converted a negative item by spreading a block in our inventory as before, we will be able to place it as many times as we want, just like if we were in creative mode. However, it can still be removed by hitting a mob or converting it into diamonds. As we saw when the item 0 is dropped, it won't ever go away unless we burn it or finally disappears. It doesn't matter how many times we pick it up, and it happens the same if we drop a replication of it. But if a negative item is dropped, an interesting thing happens. If we are carrying a real item in our inventory and approach the dropped negative item, this will happen. Our real item or items will be subtracted, and the environment's negative items amount will change to a higher cipher until 0, which is also stuck in the environment. Also mention that if we approach, for instance, a negative item whose amount is -1 while carrying a real item whose amount is 1, it will result in 2 items 0, the one in our inventory and the one in the environment. We can also get a negative item if the absolute amount of the environment's negative item is greater than our real item's amount. And the last thing is, if we used more of one slot on the crafting table, we will get as many items 0 as slots occupied on it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is all I've got for now. Feel free to add, discuss, or ask anything. Faithfully, farewell.